Hi there, Leo. It's Viv from Wisdom Released, and welcome to your week ahead reading for Monday, 25th of June through to the 1st of July 2018. I'm using Los Caraballo Tarot, and I'll be pulling 8 cards as I did before. The first one will be the central theme for the week, and then 1 card for every day, Monday through Sunday. Okay, I have already shuffled, but I'll shuffle a little bit more and then cut the deck. Whew. Okay. Okay, so the overall theme, Temperance. And we have the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. There's you, there's the Strength card, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Judgment card. Now that's interesting because I saw the Judgment card while I was shuffling. You also have 2 cards that are in exactly the same place as the reading for Cancer, I think it was. So that's interesting. Are you connecting with a Cancerian? Okay, so the overall theme for the week is the Temperance card, and this to me is again, it's about alchemy, it's about balance, it's about things coming together, it's things working in the background. We have an angel here who has 1 white wing and 1 black wing, so there's yin and yang, there's a sense of things coming together and balancing out. But it's not something that we actually have control of ourselves. It's what's happening in the background, it's what's happening in the universe. It's the intelligence behind life, it's the universal energy, it's the never-ending cycle of things getting out of whack and then coming back together again. So there's a feeling of coming together, there's a feeling of alchemy, there's a feeling of things happening behind the scenes this week that you're either not aware of or is out of your actual physical control. Are you feeling tired at the moment? The feeling I have with this card is that you are exhausted. It's the 8 of Swords is to do with the mental realm anyway. It's air, so the swords represent air, which and it's to do with the mind, it's to do with the thinking that we do, and the thinking that we do, depending on the quality of the thinking that we're engaging with, it can be really exhausting. Now we have the figure here who is knelt down in she's on the hard ground there, there's puddles around her. She's in a bit of a 2 and 8, isn't she? She's in a bit of a state, and she's blindfolded, and she is unaware of the path that there is just right next to her. Now this is interesting. The way I've read this card before is that she could just stand up and whip those swords out of the way and start walking this path. But the way I'm seeing it at the moment is that this path has brought you to this point. And it's not anything physical that you've done. It's your thinking, it's your thought patterns, it's how you see yourself, it's how you see your place in the world, all of that has brought you to this point, and my feeling is that you're exhausted, that you can't really see a way forward, that you're feeling disheartened, and that you don't really know what to do. I'm thinking that a good night's sleep and you'll feel completely different. However, a good night's sleep seems to be a little elusive, or depending on how well you slept on Monday night, and I don't feel that it was a particularly good night's sleep, because you're still feeling really despondent. You're refusing to take those hands away from your face, to take that blindfold off. You're refusing to look up and see what's good. What's stopping you, Leo? I feel I've said this before. Something is holding you back, and you are more concerned with possibly what others think or what others have done. You're concerned with what's been lost before. Perhaps this is referring to what's over and done with, what's happened in the past. But you're not seeing what could be fulfilling, which is right here, right next to you. If not under your nose exactly, it's still right there. So there's an opportunity for you to open up here. Bear in mind that the overall theme of the week is balance. So these two cards together are feeling like imbalance. That we're a little bit too far. We've gone a little bit too far one way. However, Wednesday, again, this is a swords card, so it's to do with thinking. This is, it's like we've got to a point where we've decided, you know what, up with this I will not put. And I am just cutting through all the crap and getting rid of everything that I don't need anymore. It's just like, right, that's it. I'm putting an end to this now. I don't need to think like that anymore. I don't need to take any notice of those kinds of despondent thoughts anymore, because really it's not doing me any good. Where is it getting me? It's not getting me anywhere. And I may as well think something that serves me better, something more positive, something that has the opportunity to be more transformational. We've got the butterflies here, which are the Queen's crowning glory. She has the power to transform her world just by what she's thinking. And it would seem that this is a really good strategy, because Thursday has us celebrating. We are in a much better place to how we started the week, and we have gone from feeling overwhelmed and tired to sit down, dog, sit down, good boy. He's waiting for my daughter to come home, so he's pacing a little. So yes, we've gone to the opposite extreme. So we started the week feeling overwhelmed, tired, and now we're feeling more energised. We've got a lot more to be optimistic about, a lot more to be hopeful about. There's a real sense of new beginnings, and there's an ending to previous trials and tribulations. And here you are. You're showing up in your own reading, so this very definitely is for you. This is the Strength card, or the card of your sign, Leo. And this is you demonstrating compassion with yourself. I think you're not being too hard on yourself. You're more like befriending yourself. And thank goodness we're not taking so much notice of all of this jibber jabbering that's going on in the background there, all of this insecurity, all of these worries and petty sort of niggles and doubts that you may have had. So you really are showing up as a friend to yourself. You're looking after yourself and taking care of yourself. And that's good news. That's all about Friday. Saturday, following the central theme, this is, to me, this is all about a rebalancing as well. That there's maybe it's like you're coming back to life. You're coming back to feeling your old self. It's like this period of difficulty is definitely over with. That something's changed. Your thinking has changed, and you are feeling renewed and rejuvenated, and it feels like you've literally come back to life. You've come back from the dead. So, and this again, because that we have an angel here who's blowing this lovely great big trumpet, it feels like, it's not just up to you. Your thinking and how you create your experience, that is up to you. That's your business. But there is something going on. You are part of something much bigger, and there's a feeling of you connecting more with this today, and that you are having faith in the process. So something, either you are coming back to life, or something is coming back to life today. Something is feeling much more rejuvenated. I'm wondering whether after these days of positivity, it's been like a real seesaw week. Really down Monday and Tuesday, really up sort of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, towards the end of the week. And now we've kind of gone back to a midpoint. This is the 5 of Pentacles, so it's like we're sort of semi-grounded. We're not the Ace of Pentacles, we're not the 10 of Pentacles, but we're neither one thing nor the other. And we may be missing an opportunity here. This figure to me it doesn't look like there's a particular struggle going on. I mean, obviously it's midwinter, and there's a chill in the air. Oh, there's a bit more than a chill in the air, but anyway, it really looks like the figure is about to walk past these pentacles. It looks like the figure is about to take no notice of this rose that's popping up here. There's also a lily here. It might be struggling a bit, but it's still there. The opportunity is still there, and you have the wherewithal to affect the outcome by how you show up and how you choose to respond. Are you going to walk on by? Are you going to ignore this balancing out? Are you going to ignore the opportunity that's presented itself to you this week? I am wondering what that resurrection is all about, Leo. There we go. Those are your messages for the week. I do hope you've found that useful and of interest, and that it's resonated. I'll be back next time with another reading at the beginning of July. Until then, take care.